Alright, let's go. So I had a run yesterday. It was going okay. And then level 5 Isaac got targeted by a Satirus fireball. And so he kind of literally died in a fire. Didn't have time for another run. But I'll have plenty of time today. Hopefully we don't have to reset. Holding control the right way might be a good way to start this run. Once again, the boulder. Held back by 4 guys. It's too bad they only know moves energy and not a way to break that thing up. Alright, what kind of prologue look? That's gross. 2 flea fails already. Imagine if Isaac went down. Wait, can that happen? What happens when Garrett leaves the party? That would be interesting. Alright, one more encounter. Please just let me run right away. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna try entering this cutscene from a little bit further in. Yeah, don't know if it made much difference, but maybe. It still gets me that Isaac's facing the river. Like he's trying to like jump into the river to avoid the rock. I mean, I suppose it's not clear it was going to land in the river, but doesn't seem like a good idea to go in there, even if it would save you from other stuff. Way to go, Garrett. Lure cover. It's supposed to be a silent protagonist. We've got you speaking enough for both of us. Nice. As far as prologues go, that's pretty average. The first, well, I guess the first two encounters of the three that are not scripted were not great. Third one was fine. The movement was fine. And now we get to watch Roof Bear for the next 5 minutes. No, actually, first interlude with Jenna and Garrett reminiscing about the accident and stuff like that. Don't be weird, Garrett. Jenna, are you mad? No. Let's go talk to Isaac. Imagine how much time we could save if Isaac remembered how to carry things. Instead, we have to pick up the carry stone. Going not really far out of our way, but it's still like 5 to 10 seconds. Although actually getting the carry stone is probably still effective, because Isaac's energy is really low throughout Venus Lighthouse. And so if he has to be the one to use carry, it can be a little awkward. Actually, I'm kind of impressed how strong Dora is to be able to vault herself back up so easily. Although maybe, I guess it's not clear. The roof is probably still at like a 45-degree angle and she just fell into the other side. So maybe she wasn't like hanging on just by her hands. Still an impressive jump. I feel like they should have made Garrett put a third hole in the roof before he had left. You there. How dare you listen into a conversation we're practically shouting so everyone can hear? It is kind of weird though, like, Cyrus and Minardi are probably like openly carrying their weapons, which would be a little bit disconcerting to like walk into a village like that. Although maybe they wouldn't need their weapons, so I guess they have their synergy. I'm just trying to think, like in a regular Dungeon and Dragon setting, like you can't just walk around town with weapons necessarily if there's like you know, something important to protect. It was like the seat of power. Town guard might have a problem with it. Although Vale is kind of backwater, so maybe not. Maybe there wouldn't be any enforcement here. I guess they don't really have guards. Which is strange, considering how important Mount Aleph is to protect. It's surprising that more people haven't come after the secrets there. Maybe they're just not that well known anymore. Let's try to make a movement not too rough. I was having a hard time in Soul Sanctum yesterday. Literally jumping the wrong way at points. See how this initial encounter RNG is? How many boasts? One. Not even one. And caught by surprise. This is an ill omen. Oh jeez, that rate. At least I was able to get away from those. Alright, that's better. think the vermin spork is pretty hilarious, actually. You fight these like mouse-like creatures with cartoony big sporks. Later on, you fight actual rats and like more rat-like, less cartoony rat warriors. For now, it's just vermin. Alright, can we get some good rates in this room, please? Nice attacks first. Is that another attacks first? I'll take it. Alright. I think that room is actually above average, or like better than average. I feel like 4 encounters is pretty typical there. And a final attacks first. That's pretty good. The beginning was still kind of bad. But it evened out to something decent. So this split is almost 24 minutes long. There's a little bit of tensioning in it, but no encounters, just lots and lots and lots of cutscenes. Well, let's see, what can I talk about? It's a little late for St. Patrick's Day, but I cooked a nice little corned beef brisket the other day. Got some rice to go with it, which is a little non-standard, but it works okay. Found a good batch of Brussels sprouts at the store. Hi, Happy Camera, how's it going, man? Hope your Saturday's going well. The corned beef itself is like nothing too special, but it's like one of my favorites. And like any meat, you can have it with different things. So I've got the rice. I like to put it in a sandwich. Sometimes just have it by itself and have something else on the side. Today I might like just put it all into the bowl with the Brussels sprouts. Put some spicy sauce in there. Could work out pretty well. It has not gone wrong before. Doing good enough? Glad to hear it. Wait, what do you mean you ignore too much? I always think Isaac has to be aligned higher there. Boop, 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 boop. I should actually turn the volume up to myself. There's the one thing I don't want to have happen in this game is me not getting a constant reminder that it's time to set my gen. And even though I do like something somewhat fancy, like it takes a little bit longer to prepare, like the corned beef, I'm not above just having like some sort of sausage or hot dog on standby and do that on alternate days. Pretend like I'm going to like a ball game or something, just get a sausage, pile it on with onions and mustard and maybe some sauerkraut. The fruit of the moment for me has been the orange. Mandarin oranges specifically. Nice and small, easy to peel. When I do breakfast, I have like, usually get like some yogurt and some berries, either blueberries or strawberries typically. But then you can use the oranges to clean out the bowl at the end, which is pretty cool. Been trying to do less with toast and try other things with breakfast. I feel like I get way too many carbs. Still eat a ton of cereal. That's actually not really a ton, but it feels like a ton sometimes. Alright, let's see if I can navigate this incredibly complex Soul Sanctum. Yeah, it was yesterday on the way to the Jupiter star. I just went back to where the Venus star was for no reason. I don't know if anyone's played Ring Fit Adventure, but I'm still going at it. I haven't beaten the game because I don't like play it every day or anything like that. But I think I'm getting near the end finally. And like the game is nothing if not repetitive, but it's amazing how that game makes it feel a little bit dreary to like exercise indoors and not like be actually moving that much. weird autopilot moment. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was thinking exactly. It's like I just had a feeling like I had to go to the Venus Star for some reason. It's not even a thing that happens. Unless I was like backtracking to a minute ago when I actually picked up the Venus Star. Something that I've just fallen out of habit is having soups. Like, even if it's just from a can. I had a bunch in my pantry, and I meant to use them this winter, and I just never did. And now it's almost spring. But I've just been doing a lot of, like, sandwiches of different varieties and having that be enough differentiation between days. Different lunch meat, different condiment, different kind of bread. But at the end of the day, it's just sandwiches and wraps. And make it more interesting than that. I like how detaching his mask actually made a sound. Yeah, I mean, maybe it was attached to his face, just to make it really secure. Maybe he had like a clasp or something to attach it. I mean, I suppose a lot of movements in this game are over-exaggerated, so it's not a criticism, it's just funny. Like the way everyone shudders when something uncomfortable is said. Does Alex even demonstrate the ability to fly like this later in the series at any point? I mean, ignoring Dark Dawn, of course. Even then, I don't think he does it. Well, in Dark Dawn, at least it makes a little more sense. In this game especially, it doesn't make a lot of sense that he would have that kind of ability. Like, presumably starts out not really any stronger than Mia. So they'd be from the same clan, and Mia should be relatively aware of his powers, and she'd have similar ones. And she has nothing like flight. So Alex is just a giant mystery. Also, if he was like actually powerful, then he could have just, fought the party at Mercury Lighthouse, but he didn't feel like he could do that. Wait, was Satyros chastising Minardi for being a little too mean? Boop, 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 boop. Your theory is that he either found a light or dark adept ruin and gathered knowledge of teleport and flight there. I guess it depends on what light and dark adept really means. Darktown doesn't really get into that, it's just different. If they do finish the story, I hope they explain what the hell is going on with Alex the whole time. Hey, Cactus Frank, welcome in. How's it going? We're over halfway through this long cutscene split. And praise the sun. Unfortunately, we don't actually get to see the golden sun in this run. Spoiler. They refer to the golden sun. It's an idea. Actually, do they refer to it? Kraden probably makes mention of it. Oh hey, it's the wise one. The golden sun is a thing. It has to do with alchemy. Or rather, it's like what happens when all 4 lighthouses are lit. Alchemy's like epic cooking, yes. You must protect the world from the secrets of alchemy. One wouldn't want the recipes to be too lit. But you had second breakfast, aka like breakfast for lunch, or just more breakfast? I was just talking about breakfast. Actually, today I didn't do cereal, I did French toast. Still haven't quite perfected how to do it for what I like, but I've got it down pretty good. Don't even need to make it that sweet. That's like what I try to do, is just watch what I eat very carefully, but still make good tasting stuff. It's amazing, like the law of diminishing returns, how that applies to some things. Like, you can put twice as much butter on something, but I don't think it's going to improve the taste by twice as much. I also failed to retreat out of here yesterday. I went the wrong direction, so I'm going to hold down this time, and then cut over. You've lost 62 pounds in 3 months. That's insane. That's like, I mean, you know what you're doing, but it's like to the point of like, you have to be careful. I've heard like you're not really supposed to lose more than 5, maybe 10 pounds in a month. But I suppose if everyone's different a little bit. As long as you're eating enough, that's what's probably all that matters. Yeah, if you're starting from a super high weight, then it makes sense. Myself, I lost like 80 pounds, but it was over the course of like 2 to 3 years. And that was always the advice I got. I was like, oh, you're losing 5 pounds again? Well, careful. Don't want to... Everyone was like making sure I was still eating. Oh, good job. Yeah, I was never that high, but I was in the 200s. Squarely in the 200s. Oh, but you're, yeah, you're almost a foot taller than me. Okay, well, maybe not a foot. But I am under 6 feet, for sure. But then you've kind of figured out then that, like, if you've lost that much already, you know the tricks. Just don't eat so much. But it's hard to get into, right? That was the thing for me, is I couldn't. I just started slow, and I was like, oh, this works. I'll try eating a little bit less, and I'm fine. But I also started getting into exercise at the time, but it's like, that's not really how you lose weight. Yeah, exactly. Just count calories, and that's all you really need to do. Don't do it too harshly, because you'll probably feel like shit. But, you know, I think what I did was like scale back 50 to 100 calories every week or every other week. And now I'm at the point where I eat like 2,000 calories a day, maybe a little bit more, depending on how much I exercise. But like, actually, so even before I started like a real diet, I just counted what I ate just to understand. And it's like you realize, oh, those snacks you eat, you know, just a bunch of chips. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that makes sense if you got that much. But yeah, like exercise is a good thing, but it's 10% at most of what you would use to lose weight. The effort of running a mile versus the effort of not eating half of a candy bar or whatever. Well, I know which one's easier for me. Yeah, soda is something... I never drank sugared soda anyway, but I also cut that out. And I feel like just my teeth are a lot better for it now too. Even though I was only drinking like diet soda and sugar-free soda. But now I don't have as many problems with my teeth or my mouth feeling nasty. Yeah, carbonated water is probably okay, but I've never been a fan of it. Yeah, well, yeah, first of all, oh, wise one, bless this run. Yeah, that's kind of how I've heard it, is that your body reacts to, like, tasting sweetness. I think if you ultimately don't give it might just make you feel weird. Most of what I heard is it just makes you feel like you should be eating more. But then if you still count your calories, it's okay. But diet sodas, or any like sugar substitute, will say its ultimate health effects in your body are, I would say, probably at best not well understood. It's probably fine, but I wonder if it's going to be the kind of thing like in 50 years, it will be like conclusively proven that like, oh, it was terrible for you all along, and it's going to be the thing of our generation. That turns out like, oh, everyone did it, and all the kids look at us like, why did you do that? I could see that about the highs and lows. It's not something that happens to me too often anymore, ever since, you know, and I don't drink diet soda anymore, so maybe that's why, but sometimes I would eat just fine, and then suddenly, like, I feel like I really needed to eat something suddenly. How do you deal with hunger pains? Drink lots of water. Because that's the other thing. If you drink just soda, which is an expensive habit to begin with, but you don't drink enough water, you're probably going to be hungrier more often too. And if you eat things that are more filling, you don't get the hunger pains as much. So for me, it's not really an issue anymore. But that's what I found, like, would consistently help me, is just drink more water, because, yeah, it doesn't make you feel full, but it does help a little bit. Yeah, celery is a good thing to snack on, for sure. Yeah, celery is basically like, it's almost like lettuce. There's just not much there. It's mostly water. Peanut butter would be something I'd be, like, I put peanut butter on carrots. But that's, like, definitely not low calorie. But carrots or celery with peanut butter is still more healthy than like chips. It probably make you feel you got better too. Alright, so we're gonna split in a moment, but don't think that means the cutscenes are over. So we have a whole tutorial ahead. Wow, 0.8 second gold, let's go. Yeah, actually high fiber foods. That was another way that I got some help. I found a lot of high fiber stuff out there. Also has like artificial sweetener in it, so I backed off on some of those. But if you just get stuff that's higher in fiber and lower in sugar and not artificially sweetened, it's, you know, it might not even taste as good, but I think it's the kind of thing you get used to, and I'm not a super picky eater, so I don't mind it. Even like, just like sweeter bread is kind of weird to me now. The kind of bread they make in America is actually just got more sugar than like the kind of stuff that's typical in Europe, apparently. There's like the thing about how in Subway they were sanctioned or something because their bread was had too much sugar in it to be legally called bread, according to whatever law it was. And I don't even think Subway bread is that sweet, but it's definitely not the kind of bread I eat on a day-to-day basis. Alright, so Flint just taught us how to use Gin, but basically they're important spirits that boost our stats, they each have a unique ability, and after they've been unleashed, we can use them to summon a spirit that does damage to all enemies. Also welcome in Steffi Chan. Yeah, losing weight. Jeez, in a maze encounter. Gross. Double flea fail. Sad. Yeah, losing weight is hard if you like. I mean, for me, I just bought a food scale, so that, and then like, don't go to restaurants too often, or look up the nutrition information at least if I go to a fast food place. I'm actually kind of obsessive about it. Like, I probably do more measuring than I actually need to, but I think it's really helped me, so that's why I like to stick with it. I like even bring a portable scale with me sometimes. Any place that posts their nutrition information for like calorie counts has my business. Any place that doesn't, I'm a little bit more hesitant to go to. But like if you just go to a random restaurant, you just have to like already have an idea of like you probably don't want a full course meal because that's probably really 2 meals if you're trying to eat healthy. Old lady was nice, other lady was not. So that nut we picked up is backup recovery depending on how good or bad the Satirus fight goes. Yeah, even if you're eating healthy food, definitely still measure that. That's what I do. And like now I've got a good, like if someone took away my scales that you're never allowed to measure food again, I could probably still manage. But it's like, sometimes it's just hard to tell because things are calorie dense. Yeah, overall, it's like, if you try to lose weight, it's going to be hard. There's no doubt about that. As long as you don't expect to be done with it in a month, you can probably pull it off. Like I said, for me, it was... most of my weight loss was over the course of a year, and I think the full 80 pounds was over like 2 to 3 years. Actually, the one thing that really helped me get started was just moving out of my parents' house. Because like home cooked meals that were made for a little family, there were always leftovers. Meant there was like a lot more food to eat, and just not having that available made it easy to get started losing weight, even if unintentionally. Alright, so that's an agility boosting item we'll be using later. There's so many sauces that are like 40% oil or something. Yeah. That's another thing. Like if you want to do something like salads, you also have to watch what you put in the salad, what you have for the salad dressing. There's almost always like a reduced fat option. And I don't necessarily think you need to do reduced fat stuff all the time. But like I think that even like some things are better with less fat. Like sometimes the sugar is enough to make it tasty. Hydrogenated anything is basically I don't even actually know what that means. Or I don't know like what an example is. Alright, so I've got an idea of where the thieves' secret hideout is, where they're keeping all the town junk they've stole. Definitely healed already. Oh, margarine. Yeah, I just use regular butter. That's the other thing is like, I was kind of obsessed with like, oh, just get reduced fat everything because it has less calories. But they got to a point where I felt like I was not actually like as full. Like I think you need to have some legitimate fat in your diet to feel good about like when you eat something. If you just eat like, I got on a big broccoli binge and I was just like, oh yeah, just eat more broccoli and don't put cheese or butter on it. Well, no, I think it's actually better to put real cheese, put real butter on it. Just watch how much it is, and then you're fine. Yeah, exactly. Just monitor what you're putting in. Here, let's see how many herbs the thieves use. Glowers ferociously, that's a good first move. That one guy defended, I think. Picking up an Isaac is a problem. Okay, glowered ferociously, that's good. Isaac could go down. Hopefully he doesn't. Thank you. Another zero or bandit fight. I've been getting a lot of those lately. Well, the thing is too, when you cook something like steak, a lot of the fat in the steak goes away. So if you just leave it in the pan, then the difference between a high quality and a low quality steak is it's not zero, but it's less than you might think. Actually, cooking meat makes calorie counting kind of complicated. But yeah, stuff with less fat in it is less expensive, but like you can do okay with lower grade stuff. I try to get higher grade stuff just because I think cooking stuff with a lot of fat is obnoxious, less so than dealing with the calories. But it is nice to like cook a burger and have it be a little bit fewer calories. Because you're not going to get rid of all the fat when you cook it, obviously. Alright, that's one prediction down. The next one's going to be Saturos and its first attack. Saturos has like a cycle of 8 attacks, and what he starts with really influences how we do the fight. So it's like one of 4 moves. I don't even know what the best one is. I should probably get an idea of that. Yeah, that's true. If the more you're willing to do yourself, the more money you can save. I mean, I'll buy some vegetables, I guess raw or unprepared or unpackaged. I actually do things like spinach packaged typically because I feel like that's one thing that I think is a little bit too much time to prepare. But I'll like slice my own onions. I'll have fresh tomatoes all the time. It's mostly that like the stuff that's prepackaged seems to keep a little bit better. It might just be my store doesn't keep very fresh stuff. I try to go to more than just one grocery store though. Some places stock some things better than others. Yeah, exactly. If you can afford something that's like pre-made, you're gonna be paying for it, and you save the time. And time is valuable, so I don't mind paying for stuff every now and then. But I don't really buy pizza dough because I could just make that. I've even started making bread. I started posting some of my creations on the Discord. They're nothing special to look at, but it's interesting to like examine different mixes of ingredients. Right, so now I've actually got a... Wow, what? I bumped the up button. There's my funny movement of the day. Alright, we pick up this Water of Life just to sell it later. Alright. Please only one encounter on the way to Goma. Oh, actually, I do need to heal you. That would have been really funny to forget that. We're probably going to get a second encounter. Okay, that's not too bad to flee from both. If I ever made shogaban? I have not. I've only just gotten into making bread, and I just make like whole wheat bread. But I do have a bread machine, and if I get the ingredients, I'm gonna try some different things eventually. Super fluffy. That sounds exactly what I'm looking for. You can buy like low-calorie bread, but it's kind of funny, and it's probably a little bit dubious, like even if it's not artificially sweetened. I'm trying to figure out how to make bread that's fluffy like that stuff is. Yeah, go post recipes. I'm definitely curious. And bread is nice because it's not like that complicated. You can't screw it up too badly. Just had to verify that Isaac had his gin on standby. I was pretty sure. Alright, so I'm going to be looking for an encounter to bring Isaac to level 3. This is not it. Triple foo fail. And a Mystic Flame. This is also not it. Yeah, I don't think making donuts is easy. I don't know if this encounter works, but I'm a little afraid of skipping it. Okay. It's enough for Isaac, but not for Karen, which is fine. This is shaping out to be another good Goma. I'll probably lose time because the Goma in my BB is legendary. Or at least it's very, very good. But I'm essentially getting the same effect where I'm not having to fight anything. Alright, here we go. Alright, gonna have to heal Ivan. That's fine though. Yeah, that's fine. I should start splitting on Forge. The Goma Cave exit is so awkward. Split on, I mean. No encounter before moving the pillar. No skip. I did get the Goma skip, but it was in practice the other day. Rather that final encounter skip. Alright, time for shopping. Jeez. Actually not a huge deal if I sell that by accident, but it's like, how am I gonna fumble the shop menu this time? Oh, just immediately. I swear that jar is so hard to pick the herb out of. No, don't go back on the ladder. It's a strictly medicinal herb, Cactus. I know what you're thinking. Burn this game. Actually, was this game rated E? This could have been rated T, I suppose. Fantasy violence, I guess, usually is. I did heal everybody up. So now it's going to be a lot of running away again. Actually, once I get to Kalima Forest, there's going to be a big cutscene, and that's my first breakpoint. Which is fitting, because it's about an hour into the run. Nice skip. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right. Yeah, I lost 22 seconds in Goma. Part of that was the extra encounter outside of Goma. And I think I missed an encounter skip in Goma, and there was the one slow encounter. My legendary gold Goma had none of that. So we actually do... We come here, even though we're not going into Kalima Forest right now. But the cutscene here is actually a lot faster than going to Kalima Town itself and seeing the similar cutscene because Ivan does some extra stuff there. Oh. The random moves energy. Love the instant flee. Only one encounter on the way over. Triple fee flight. Oh. Or was that only double? Okay. E5 and alone, please. A quad, thank you. Please let that be the last one, thank you. Scary encounter. It's actually only scary if like everything targets Ivan, but it has happened before. Alright, we're going to duck into town here to reset the encounter steps. Now we're linking it to Billiman Cave. The fleas have been pretty consistent. Definitely above average. Okay, probably one more encounter. Or not. Very nice. Of course it divides. I wonder if I can actually mitigate that by having Garrett do anything, but I don't think so. Alright, see you later, Cactus. Have a good rest of your day and weekend. Catch you next time. Nice juicy encounters right here. Hey, if you make it back, awesome. See you later then. Ooh, nice instantly. That encounter's kind of slow to deal with. I would prefer not to. But if I fail to flee, I can get wrecked. I forget if Ramses is enough, so we better throw in the Garrett attack. Yeah, maybe I should just run from that. Well, a very successful email. No one went down. Alright, let's not have a cursed run today. We're going to touch the snowman, but not move it down. That was a lie. The run died yesterday, because I did move the snowman. What? I pressed up. But I didn't wait for myself to actually go up, so I changed over to left. So as long as Satyros and Sleet cooperate, I'll be in very good position. And then I just need a good Alton. Including the approached Alton. That's what really wrecked my PBs. I even went down twice between Mogul Forest and the beginning of Alton. And then obviously we need Fusion Dragon and Satyr Seminarity to cooperate as well. And Venus too, actually. All these things need to cooperate. Where am I going? I need to cooperate with myself. My 6 PD might be a little high. That's the price I pay for having a good email overworld. Each I get a lot more chances to heal to keep its energy points low. And we did keep them low. To use retreat glitch, where we keep Isaac at 5 or less, and then using the retreat from the quick button causes the game to do some weird things. Most notably, wrong warping. We use that a ton. And we skip most of Mercury Lighthouse with it. 10 BB is not terrible. As soon as he takes cost off. Oops. Alright, so we're going to do a retreat glitch very shortly. Oh wait, let's... No. That's what I want to see. Wait. We're level 6, so we actually can't do it that way. Oh, wow. That's a scary encounter to fail running from. Sleep. Darn. I actually did want that to work, because if someone falls asleep, I can guarantee run away. Okay. Late split. Still saving time. Love to see it. All right. So we retreat glitched up here, and normally you're supposed to come up via like a magic waterfall, and since we didn't do that, I think that's what breaks the following cutscene. You'll see. Jenna speaks out, but she's not there, and her portrait remains on screen. And no one else's portraits get to show up in either. Jenna's just consuming all. In fact, Jenna shows up twice. I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me. Okay, turbo off. It's an important thing to remember. There's something very satisfying about inputting this first menu very correctly, or very quickly. Alright, what's your first move? Regular attack. So we have to defend. Attack heat flash. This is exactly what I didn't want to see. Hey Dre, how's it going, man? Your weekend's well so far? Oof. This is why level 6 Isaac is good. That's what killed me last time. This time I had granted up, so Fireball did a lot less damage. Wait, we can do it this way. Wait, is he not? Level 6? Excellent. I probably did this backwards. It's funny how the pattern I got in practice one run ago was exactly the pattern I got now. Oh nice, Venus finished him. So yeah, it's kind of a slow pattern, but it's alright, so we live. It's not too late to start the poison prediction, or rather it's never too early. The next thing we're going to do, well, it's a little bit of ways away, but once we get to Elton we're going to get poisoned, and that's going to allow us to skip a lot of the game. But first we have to solve the problem in Kalima. We have to go back there. We only went there in the first place to pick up Granite, basically. And as you saw, Granite was a huge help. It was reducing damage by 50%, helping us summon Ramses. Without it, fighting Satyros would be pretty rough. Dang, almost a sub 120 Satyros, it still eludes me. All I needed was a slightly better pattern. This is the part of the run we did not get past yesterday. This next part is a little bit smoother sailing. It's back to fleeing from things instead of fighting them. Until we get to Trent. Well, also there's a gen to pick up. I'm getting this thing where I'm sitting in the chair that I've sat in for years and I'm suddenly uncomfortable in it. I hate when that happens. Tried shifting my leg. Hopefully that helps. So yeah, to fix Kalima Forest, we needed the Army's Water. That's why we have to do this first anyway. Otherwise we'd have to go to Kalima Forest twice. What a nice encounter to greet me. Good Emil overworld on the way in. Maybe not so good on the way back. Wow, this is even worse. Thankfully, second try flee. And then I predict I'll encounter a ghoul and be unable to run from it. Oh, well, attacks first. Jeez, I didn't even know you could get 2 ghouls and 2 gnomes. Another attacks first. Alright. Well, that's about as good of a billowing cave return as there is possible. So we can actually use the Avoid synergy. Because in Bilibin Overworld, Bia's level is much higher than the monster encounter levels. And Avoid just requires that you have your highest level party member higher than the rest. Or higher than the monster encounters. And this will work until we're in the middle of Kalima. That quintuple greets me. Excellent. That could have been way worse. Only 2 actions. Bang, thanks for the contribution to the Law stage. And use oil cactus. I figured you might be. I flipped the switch. But diagonal interaction is really janky in this game. I don't think there's actually a such thing. Like, you can move diagonally, but I think whether you interact with something is based on like where you are in the tile. Whether you interact with the thing below you or the thing to the other side. Nice small encounters. Side attacks first. You always try to run, but this time there's no escape. Let's go. It's actually really fast then. Wow, the encounters are being really nice overall. It was a lot of falling. Don't worry about it though. It's all fine. Here's the one time we'll use Atalanta. Oh, also thanks for the contribution, Happy Camper. Okay, growth on Isaac, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Just no sleep star, please. Excellent. And the rainbow, please. Thank you. That sub 12-minute tret brought to you by Breeze trying to flee but failing. Plus, like, getting attacks first and like instant flees on everything, except for like 1 or 2 encounters. 132 tret doesn't seem that bad. Alright, we saved Kalima. And in a moment, Tret will turn everyone who turned into a tree back into a person, which will allow the bridge operator to let us through under the Kalima area. It's worth noting there is a glitch you can use to bypass having to do Kalima first altogether, as well as Colosso later on. But it's so obnoxious to set up that it's banned in this category. So this is like a... That's why I kind of label this as... It's like a no major glitches category, even though it's not the best name for such a thing. There are glitches far beyond anything that's used in this run, but they're like... They make the run just a little bit too volatile, or just a little too silly. So this category is called No Save and Quit, which in practice just bans like RNG manipulation, going out of bounds in a certain way. Like we go out of bounds in a very borderline way. It's like still conforms to the LAN stage, like we go vertically out of bounds, but not horizontally, if that makes sense. Alright, so we cast a Void before fighting Shreds, so we should have no encounters here. Casting a Void after is hard because we changed the gen up. Occurred to me I should be training Isaac Synergy as well. Getting like one quick encounter here would be okay if it causes a few people to get banged up. Oh well. The only reason we've been going to Fusion Temple is to pick up a gen, and it's going to be the 3rd Jupiter gen, which unlocks the 3rd tier Jupiter Summon, which is the fastest summon. I think it's the fastest summon overall, but it's also the biggest bang for the buck in terms of time. So it's very important to this run, getting our first 3rd tier summon, and having it be one of the fastest ones. Surprised it took that long for Avoid's effects to wear off. I had been casting Avoid earlier, but I realized it was a little bit silly to do that. Yep. Wow, I did it again. That time it was just me slipping back onto the up direction. We got the stupid encounter, but this actually helps because we can drain Isaac's synergy this way. Another retreat glitch. Yes, go down and then left. I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. Thank you for not running. Oh, I forgot to check Isaac's energy. Guess it doesn't matter then. It's good enough. So yeah, nothing else to do in Fusion Jumble. Just go on to Moco Forest now. And here it is, Procne. Just gonna blast through all the encounters this way. Maybe with a little bit of assistance to clean things up at the end, but as long as I remember to set my Jin after every battle, as soon as they're done recovering, it can be very fast. Oh, attacks first. I was like, dang it, a quad. A quad is annoying to deal with. Yeah, Procne is the bread and butter once you get it, for sure. Alright, here's another Jin that we would really like not to run away. This is like one of the worst Jin to have run. Yes, do it this way. I already lost the time hesitating there that if I just went for what my original plan was, it would have been faster, but whatever. Alright. Still a few more Jin that could flee later, but these are the ones that I think I've had the most trouble with. I'm healing because I would not like to be caught by surprise. It has happened. That's attacks first, let's get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna pick up the Elven shirt. This boosts agility by like, I think it's 50% on one person. We're gonna give it to Mia for now, and then we're gonna give it to Ivan later. I was gonna say, where's my tick? So I don't need to set Forge anymore to bring Mia up to speed with Ivan. I knew it. Ha. Take that game. Zephyr Fever curing granite. Ransack first turn. Oof. Alright. Ransack on Ivan kills him. Be nice to not see that. Pretty sure that happened in the PP. Nice. One more rainbow, please. Nice. Scary. I should have waited. I was like, maybe I can still get her? Nope, I was just too slow. And now I pay the price. I don't think I was aligned correctly anyway. I still think I'm not aligned correctly. Oh, good enough. Still better than I've been going down, so I don't think I'm losing time yet, overall. Nice attacks first. Let's just get that set up now. Can we make it? Oh, yes, nice. If you really want to be speaky, I could do the menuing for the living statue right away, but it'd make me a lot weaker. And if I failed to flee that ape, it would be pretty scary. Alright, so the Sanctum is there from the start. I don't know how I never noticed this before. I thought it was always submerged. At least until you cleared one level of water. If not 2 or 3. Alright, so it is in Elton that we will get poisoned. And hopefully it doesn't take too long to get set up. In my practice run this morning, I wasn't even trying for it, and I got it in like 1 encounter. Just instant proc is beautiful. Last run that got this far, I think I had some trouble, and I had to grind it out. Maybe my PB had to do that too. Alright, so that was the split where we lost a lot of time last time. Now we just need to play okay and not have anything catastrophic happen. Hopefully get poisoned quickly. Hello? There we go. Got the agility order was reversed, so I've been using properly every time now. Wow, nice rate. Garrett can use... Garrett can use properly because it gives us a chance to get poisoned there, so Isaac got poisoned. Forgot that, if Garrett does it, you can't take out spiders that way. Isaac being the one that gets poisoned is pretty comfortable. And I could, like, run from these encounters and do okay. It's a little bit easier to manage energy points this way. Plus, it's battles I don't need to fight later in Outmiller, which are a little bit scarier. Okay. This is spooky. I do not like apes. And do not like oozes. Alright, I think that was Isaac's 11. No. Give that over to you. Keep forgetting about this corridor. I keep trying to go to the left. Actually, I think that was I-611. Whatever. Actually, I don't think I need Drench. I think Prism works just fine. Unless it's like a range or something. Love sliding off the puddle. I need to keep Isaac's energy level high enough to retreat, but not so high that he'll have a ton left over afterwards. Especially after unsetting his gen. A free nut. So we can do the living statue slightly differently when Isaac's at 11. Such that we don't get counterattacked. That's a little spooky. Okay, we made it. Alright, Spritz, let's get it. Ah. Annoying. Actually, just flee. This is really obnoxious. Isaac. Oh. Okay, we can still work with this. It's just gonna be annoying. don't even use Ivan in this fight anyway. Still save time in spite of the disaster. Could have been even faster though. Can revive Ivan once we're at Llama Temple. Actually, I don't know if Isaac Brock and Haze is going to be enough. It is. Okay, nice. That's pretty cool. Don't even need to sacrifice that experience. In this case, though, I probably should use Trench instead of Prism. Feels so weird to summon with Isaac. Oh, did I have an attacks first? Is that why I didn't get counterattack before? Dang it. Whatever. Forgot to be healing with Isaac. So I'm going to slow down a little bit to drain his energy. Watch out for falling rocks. They can kill runs. Alright, another use of the retreat glitch. Take out the loading zone here, so we can just walk on top of the stage here. And then just sneakily pick up this chest. Don't have to fight Hydra's statue. And maybe 2 encounters on the way out. Maybe 3 now. Excellent. Revivin'. And it's time for a break. See you guys in a bit. So we have to come all the way here just to learn reveal. Reveal is a very important synergy to the main game and to the run, because there are some barriers we literally cannot pass unless they are revealed. You are correct, Cartel. Also, I've never played Battletoads, but I've heard it's got a reputation. Yep, that monk. Getting my way in both directions this time. Alright, Lamakan Desert. I don't think that last attack was necessary, that I probably should have done something more than just attack. We'll see though. Yep, never mind. Boreas was correct. Meant to do Procny, not Boreas. Oh well. This is a little slow. I shall enjoy it. Thank you, Cartel. Should have waited to heal, but this is fine. This time I remembered Procny's in the second slot. Okay, attacks first. I was gonna say, these quads are so annoying. This is an intro. I'm actually not much of an intro player, so I don't reset that much. For better or for worse. No. Oh, right. We got another Jupiter Gen, so that's now the second slot's Boreas. Ah, that's fine. It's fine. First try. Let's keep Thor out of there. Caught by surprise, lizards. Oh my god. Well, there goes the run. Speaking of intro. There's still a chance. Okay, let's see here. Smog for quartz, smog for fizz, freeze for corona, and then set granite, set for smog. Hopefully he just poison tails us, and we get poisoned again. It's not that likely. Yes. Yes. The dream. Wow, that is really lucky to get re-poisoned without having to stall. Stalling is very dubious. We just upgraded a poison, that's all. Also, today I learned that Venom can override regular poison. It happened to me the first time today, too. Not retreat. That would be a very bad idea. Okay, your HP is okay for now. Well, that's annoying. What do we clear this with? I don't even know. Missing Jin. I'm just gonna hope that I survive this. Nice. It's fine. Oh, and before I forget, Elven shirt over Diven. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Something tells me I'm not going to be almost 5 minutes ahead going into Outmiller, but I shouldn't be that far behind. Reminds me of your magic part where you chuckled heals until you got poisoned back. Where'd you live? Like magic or without granite available was scary. Oh, attacks first. Okay, thank you. Easy game. Alright, what encounter are we gonna get in Gondolin Cave? I think this is just a thorn. This might be overkill. Maybe Boreas is enough, actually. Judgment actually is probably enough. Whatever. I'm overthinking it. I was thinking of a later game. I think I was thinking of the Goblin. I'm just happy to be still alive in a run right now. By the way, next prediction. Colosso nuts. You gotta be kidding me. It's not fair. But yeah, it's just me being greedy and I got punished this time. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel it. Don't worry. I was supposed to set it earlier. Like, I can lock it before the first fight. I do need to set some of these lower though, for sure. And then remember to actually use them consistently. Wait, yeah, I was gonna say some of my gen are still on standby, or still recovering. Oh, Ivan's injured as well. Everybody's injured. Because everyone took a fireball, I think. Oh, is this supposed to be Meteor, maybe? Meteor in case of defense. Didn't get punished this time. Let's go for 2. Not punished. Yeah, I think I had like multiple attacks first, or something really good, and totally overrolled the last time. Well, this is a meteor encounter, that's for sure. Now we're still not even 14 yet. It's a little surprising. There it is. And now we just start running for everything and pray we don't get wiped. Alright, good encounter rate. Ooh, very good encounter rate. Caught by surprise. Gross. Slow. Okay, I'm good. I love eating fireballs. Triple fee file. I'm using Garrett just to make sure I don't accidentally overdrain Isaac's energy. And Bly is also a little bit more effective than regular cure. Last time I was in Outmiller, I think I had so many, like, fortunate fleas that I was, like, uninjured after talking to Babby. Failing to flee from the plated rat, so annoying. I mean, that thing defends half the time anyway. Oh, so close. This is fine. Blue, green, white, yellow, red. I don't know why I went up. Unless I get yellow. This is going to be unfortunate. I got stuck. That was weird. Resetting encounter steps. Now just to trick it back to Babby. Hopefully in one piece. Well, actually, all we need is one person up. Doesn't need to be in one piece. I'll take that. Not bad. I can probably eliminate the draft split. I'm pretty good about not tying it out Miller anymore. But it used to be a significant milestone to at least make it to the point where I used retreat. That was before I was setting Jin, so I was making it a lot harder on myself. Who's ready for 3 more minutes of cutscenes? Babby likes to talk. But he's like a very important figure to the story. But, I don't know, maybe a little too important. Or maybe he feels too important. basically, like, he's not a... I don't know if he has an official title. I think they just call him the ruler of Tolby. Or the leader. But it's like, he's not a president. He's not... I don't think he's really a king. No one ever calls him that. But nevertheless, like, he is revered as a very important leader. Those guys have really bright torches. They light up the whole room. So briefly, we're going to get invited to Colosso. The only reason we're in here is because, again, there's a bridge that we can't cross until we do the main quest. And the main quest in this time is appeasing Babby's desires. He's looking for adepts to find the ancient city of Lemuria out on the ocean. He's going to test our power by sending us into Colosso. Not going to try Death Warp this time. People are not injured enough for that. Don't walk into the forest, though. Also, if I die anyway, like, that's fine. There's no reason to go out of my way for a Death Warp in Outmiller. I might be able to leg it back to town. Triple Fee fails a good way to get the Death Warp, though. Alright. Doing it the standard way. So there's not much to this split other than some RNG, like if the gladiators use nuts, it can be a little annoying. Oh, saved a little more time, excellent. It's probably because they didn't do the shopping though. We're gonna lose some time later. I think the PB did the shopping first. But basically there's like an American Gladiator type event where there's an obstacle course, except there's a duel at the end. Non-lethal, but still. It's very important I do not ask for a tutorial. Would not like to hear your explanation. Yeah, so your party members can assist you by modifying the obstacle course. But we don't even need that. The only reason that you would ever want to do that is if you want to collect all the items and still get the better equipment at the end. But if you're sufficiently leveled and you have a decent strategy, it's pretty hard to lose Colossal, I think. Lend a hand. No, my man's got it. The items you get here I don't even think are permanent items that stay with you. They're all used just for Colosso. So collecting them, if you're not going to use them, is a little pointless. I think you can get some equivalent, but I think most of it's consumable items. But you got a nut, but you had Synergy anyway, then the Synergy is just as good. And it doesn't take time. We get this oil drop because they've got plenty of time, and it is faster to use an oil drop than Ragnarok. And now we wait. So, how's the weather? Seems like it hasn't rained in Wayard in 3 years or so. Yeah, not so bad as art. Alright. Just don't defend the judgment and we'll be in a good shape. Good first fight. Sandridge is, I think, a little bit more likely to use a nut. Well, his first item is a smoke bomb. So if we see that, then the nuts are very likely to follow. Doesn't really matter if I waste time, because again, we'll have plenty of spare time. One day I'll learn instant climb. It still eludes me. 31 seconds to save. I guess I must have had a lot of nuts. Or something really bad happened. So this one we do backwards at the last try. We start with Judgment. And of course he's defending. Oh, that's annoying. Defending again. Still think I only have to do 2 extra Ragnaroks, but... okay, whatever. Just did multiple defense instead of nuts, but I guess that's probably still faster than nuts, so I can't be too mad. It also feels like it takes forever, but it is only 11 minutes. I guess the cutscene afterwards is what seals it as really long. So we don't need to win this fight. In fact, I'm going to unset all my gens so we lose as soon as possible, and I'm going to let him take the bigger sword. Of course he leads with a smoke bomb. I think I can set fine, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. It worked in practice, but I think I took a hit first or something like that. Maybe not. Alright, so I guess lost 9 seconds to extra Ragnaroks, but it wasn't as bad as nuts. So if you lose any of the battles, you basically see Isaac get knocked out, but then he like wakes up and is like, oh, it was just a bad dream. But in this case, if you lose the final fight, the game doesn't force you to redo everything. It's just like, oh, you didn't win Colossal Land. Even if you do win, Isaac faints. Hey look, I went the correct direction for once. Alright, break time. See you guys in a bit. So yeah, blah blah, more about Lemuria, more about draft to keep me alive. I do like the morally gray side of Babby's arc. Well, like, Babby's kind of evil, but the way the game presents it is not like a mustache-twirling villain. It's like, what if you were approached by this guy who is powerful, and he could get you a boat? He just, wants to pick up some draft from Lemuria. It becomes very apparent in the next game that it was very much stolen. He did not leave with permission with that. But the party here doesn't really know that, so they're just like naive kids that are like, "Oh, sure, we'll help you. We need a boat." Oh, also he's like, he's definitely holding a hostage from Lalivero to get them to work on his silly lighthouse. I don't know if the party knows that at this point. Or if they do know, they don't care enough to let it get in the way of their quest, I guess. Oh, kobolds can go down to Meteor. Okay. Confirmed. I just need to put some notes in for Gondolin Cave. Don't forget to shop. And the power bread. Wow. Fumbled how many times there? Because that attacks first, I'll take it. I guess Ivan's a little slow. I did give him the Elven trait. Alright, so looking for no encounters between each tornado lizard. It's not likely to happen, but that's the way we get a lot of time save. And we let the tornado lizard get a free hit in to give us a chance to drain Isaac's energy. Man, I hate this encounter. I saw this like 3 times in practice. Ivan could go down. Or they could just do that. Stone Soldier doesn't even need Boreas in group of 1. Actually, I think it takes out even a group of 3. The Stone Soldier, yeah. I guess Judgment does kick a lot of rocks. This encounter again. So annoying. After I do the trade. Ow. Thank you for not targeting Ivan. Another free nut. Wow, what a rate. Lose time because of all these encounters. I didn't hear that. Oof. Let's have good encounters on the way out, please. I appreciate that judgment works instead of Boreas. The Venus Lighthouse ones are not so nice. Okay. I don't think Meteor does work. That's not in my notes. It's like it should work, but let's hope for a good set of Zuhala encounters. Hopefully just one. Attacks first. Okay. Yeah, it's like I have my doubts. So this is intentional to not use Crowned. I was hoping maybe the Nightmare would attack me so I could train some synergy. This is fine. Only 2 douses. It's not optimal. No, I didn't mean that. Sorry, Garrett. It's fine. A cutscene of shame indeed. We're going for it. That wasn't that greedy. Blue path, please. Aw. Can still save time if this game would hurry up. still a gold, even with yellow path. Alright. Oh, I did forget one thing. The minority def size prediction. It's not too late to curse this run. You're a believer. I appreciate your honesty. Didn't trust that lady. Quick retreat glitch to skip a room or two. I don't think this is actually going to clear, but I'm not going to go figure it out. Double Nightmare and Gargoyle. Everything's weak to Judgment. Actually, I should have just centered the Brockney probably. Does this still work? No. It's fine. If I centered the Brockney, probably would have worked. Hey Uni, thanks for the contribution to the law stage. I really hate not recovering Jin at that point. Just in time for technical support. With the stuck door. We covered up the sensor and it doesn't open anymore. Have you tried, like, not covering up the sensor? Don't be silly. The sensor's ugly. Can't believe it. The door opened. But why is the sensor uncovered again? encounter. No. Oh. Actually, you know what? This is how it has to be. Time lost due to thinking about the problem the wrong way. Actually, I probably could have still done a ground. Well, used recovery anyway, so maybe it wouldn't have worked. Well, if I used ground, it would have worked. Bug. Lots and lots of time lost. It's fine, though. Wow. Jeez. Okay. A very early encounter, I think. Or is it late? I think it's early. I don't like it. I bet Procny would finish this, actually. Don't want to risk it, though. All I know is this ton of ruin split is going to suck. I could even mess around a swag move. If we can skip the next encounter, like before the end of Tunnel Ruins, then it won't be so bad. But I got that encounter so early. I have a bad feeling we're going to get the extra. Yeah, we're already losing a ton of time. Push, Isaac, push! Just all the encounters are slow and I hesitated on one or two of them. I should know better. I've been practicing these a fair amount. Make it. Thank you. Alright, what's the synergy situation like? No, I didn't actually... No, I did. Never mind. Let's hope the Venus 2 encounters are a little bit nicer. Oh, wow. Push and blocks I don't need to push. We'll call that encounter mitigation. This is a nice encounter. Single summon encounter without ground. Yeah. Did I target that right? Oh, we'll find out. Didn't look like it did. I don't think this is the correct play. I'm used to fighting 4 with the quad, not the quint. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Yeah, Boreas of 5 might have made sense. Shoutouts to Blue Surfer telling me that the Greats are safe. What I wasn't sure about is if the Boreas was gonna do enough damage if Mia, or I guess never mind. What am I talking about? Mia didn't use the Boreas anyway. Maybe it was the Thor that I wasn't sure about. If it would do enough damage to have the Boreas kill the far Stone Soldier. Hey Alexa, welcome in. Just had to verify my gen reset there. Extraneous movement's gonna get me killed, just like last time. And my lead was cut by that much. I could even get a 335 if everything else goes well, but not if I do bad movement. Single Griffin's a little annoying, but at least it's a straightforward encounter. Equipped it. This is an interesting encounter. Tiamat should finish. Thank you. Waiting for that second tick. Extraneous movement again. I need to stop doing that. Hold left coming out of that room. Like the cutoff for an extra encounter is very slim, so I'm probably gonna get it now. Oh, there's actually a better way to do this. I can do Meteor Ray. Then I don't use as many gem. I don't know if Ray's probably about as fast otherwise. Single Boulder Beast should still go down to Judgment, right? Yeah. Alright, I'll take it. Thanks for the contribution to the Lost Age Jury. So now we just need Minardi to leave us alone and Fusion Dragon to leave us alone. And Satros could also leave us alone, that would be great too. But Satros is usually not the one that causes problems. Satros just makes us waste our time. Hey Raffy, thanks for the contribution to the Lost Age. Oh, I really hope that's correct, because I didn't double check it. Thanks for the good luck. Where do you think you're going, runner? You said if I made it past Venus 2, I could have a PB. Oh, no, no, no. We never said that. Right. Prison first. I was like, straight to judgment. Wait a second, that doesn't make sense. So we're going to cycle Judgment every other turn and then Wish every other turn with Flash and Mars. Grind into the ground on the turns we use Judgment. So we'll have some protection every turn. That was Impact, that was nice of her. Instant break, sadly. Spicy. Okay, we got a Judgment on Ceteris next turn. Hey Carrie, thanks for the contribution to Lost Age. Welcome in. This is fine. Everybody doing the guess I 2 TLA thing now? Nah, I've been thinking about this for a while. It's like either this or 100%, but I didn't have the heart to try 100%. Not yet, anyway. Because that still has the intro. Wow, multiple breaks. So hoping this trench makes up for the multiple breaks. Oof. Targeted Isaac, that's fine. This is probably very reckless. Yep. Targeted the wrong stuff. super scuffed incoming. Ooh. That's still not enough. No. Time to throw away all my lead. That's still not enough? Okay. I guess I totally underestimated her. Just lose a million years and then have to start on a wish turn. And probably have Ivan go down. Yeah, I should have wished. If the Fusion Dragon plays nice, we can still probably get away with 336. I don't remember if the PP is a perfect fight. 551 sounds like a perfect fight. Wagon time. Oh, by the way, there was no death size. There was a regular attack. Couldn't turn off my turbo. Let's go. Okay, don't like immediately target Ivan, that's all I ask. Well, GG. Target Mia, target Mia. Yes! Targeted Mia. Dream is alive for now. I'm not gonna skip a wish again. Break. That's not very nice. Oh wait, what am I doing? Jeez. Skipped a judgment turn almost. That would have been sad. This is maybe not the right decision. Okay, well, I haven't already used Thor, so we're good. His HP is pretty good, so I think she'll be able to get the Boreas off. Please be enough. No? How dead are we? Nice. I don't know if Smog or Flint is better in that situation. Probably Flint. But I think it's more weak to Jupiter, maybe? But I didn't see the triple exclamation. I'm not sure. Thanks for the GGs. And we have hit the 336. Dang, this could have been a 334 if I didn't lose any time from End of Alton. Just didn't get very good encounters. And it didn't play particularly well on some of them. There's a lot of hesitation. But this is... I've reached the goal that I was looking for, finally. It's funny, like, I think this bumps me up a few places on the console leaderboard. But the difference between, like, this and the next place is some ridiculous number of minutes. But I think there's still like a bunch of people in between me and there, just when you count the emulator runs as well. But for playing as much as I do, I'm happy to have gotten this far. Jump. Yeah, thanks for the GG's, Rafi, Camper, Carrie. I definitely did some non-standard moves in both Satyros and Minardi and Fusion Dragon, but it worked out. I'm a little more embarrassed by the Satyros Minardi fight. That should have been over one turn sooner. If I just changed who I was targeting, it probably would have worked better. Bonk that future guy. That will take a lot of effort. I'll probably just leave the Lost Stage challenge open, even though it says it's going to expire again. But I'll take a well-deserved short break from this game at least, because I've been giving it a higher than normal slice of my attention ever since getting denied last time. Don't know if I'll ever go for a 320. I think I need to do a lot of studying to see what I'm doing wrong in particular. Because like 6.5 minutes from 320 seems like it's got to be more than just simple movement mistakes, and there were plenty of those, don't get me wrong. The Satyrs Minority and Fusion Dragon stuff costs maybe a minute 30. Encounter hesitation was probably another minute. I gotta pay attention who's gonna get the black orb. I think it's gonna go straight to Isaac rather, because he got the Gaia blade right away. Yeah. That was a nasty hesitation. I don't know if I split on time. I was like zoning out. But it's like a 3:36:27, right? Something like that. Plus or minus a second.